What's up, guys? Greg Baer here. It's December 31st. You know what that means? It's time to talk about my YouTube channel in 2018 and then talk about the future of my YouTube channel in 2019. So with that being said, let's roll the intro. So let's start off. 2018, what a year. I lost my monetization, of course, because I'm a baby channel that doesn't have enough subscribers and not enough watch hours. Of course, I've only been doing this steadily again since September of last year. I took a pretty long hiatus. I've been on YouTube since 2007, maybe posting one video a year, and now I decided to finally come back. And as of today, I'm at 151 videos for this year, and overall like 250 videos since I started back in September. So before that I only had 37 videos done in the last 10 years. So I'm really making a push here now. What else? 2018 I bought the new camera, of course, the RX100 Mark IV by Sony. Even though this camera is still a couple years old, it really makes my Canon Mark II 5D look like a dinosaur, which it is because it came out in like 2008. What else? I bought a drone, of course. I made plenty of videos with that, having a good time. And just a week ago I actually bought the Zoom Crane 2. I haven't really produced many videos with it yet, but that's in store for 2019. What other milestones we have? For the past 10 years on YouTube I've really had around 50 subscribers, and since I started this push to put out more content, I've been able to get up to 435. I did have a weak point back in February and March where I decided to do the sub for sub thing like a lot of people, a lot of small content creators have been doing. That was completely worthless. YouTube actually took away most of the subscribers I gained from that, which I was kind of happy because they don't even watch my videos anyways. And from there, I've still gained about 200 subscribers this year compared to my 30 subscribers or so I've had for 10 years. I'm doing good on that point. I've gotten about 14,000 views this year. And of course, I switched from Sony Vegas 13, which I've been using Sony Vegas for pretty much about 12 years now. And I came over to the Adobe side, which is far superior in every way, especially the output. The render quality is just night and day difference. Like if you look at my older videos that are rendered on Sony, it just looks like garbage. It just looks like my ISO was set at 10,000 the entire time and my contrast was too high, even though when I started the footage it looked perfect, and then the render quality on the output was just garbage. And Adobe, it just runs faster. Everything's better about it. The effects are better. Doing masking, titles, and all that stuff, it's amazing. And of course, if I wanted to pay the money, I could have After Effects, and I could have the comps render from After Effects over to Adobe and transfer everything super easy. So maybe one day I'll get to that, but I don't really want to pay the $50 a month versus the $20 a month just to have Adobe Premiere right now. So that's where I'm at with that. So closing out 2018. 2018 has been, the best year of my life, not only for YouTube, but for my personal life, of course. I had my produce stand running this year for the first time. I've been gardening most of my life, and I decided now is finally time I can sell some produce at the bottom of my driveway. As you may or may not know, I grow a lot of heirloom organic produce, and I decided to sell at the bottom of my driveway at the produce stand. I sell my tomatoes super cheap. Normally you'd pay like $4 or $5 a pound for heirloom organic tomatoes at the store, and I sell them for about 50 cents a pound, so they pretty much fly off the shelf. I've got cucumbers, pumpkins, a lot of different squashes, beans, peas, garlic, berries, peaches, apples, all sorts of stuff. It's really been amazing. I started this journey when I bought my house. I planted about 12 fruit trees in my yard, knowing someday I'd either want to eat them all or sell them all as a, like a little side profit. And it's finally coming to fruition now, and hopefully next year it'll be a little bigger. I made about $150 off the produce stand, which is pretty awesome. I love this hobby, getting outside, just digging around in the dirt. All that satisfaction knowing you grew something, especially when some of my tomatoes get to about 2 pounds. They're just beautiful striped variations on them. So, 2019, what's in store? Well, of course I said before, I have the Zoom Crane 2 now. So my goal would definitely to make a lot better B-roll now. I could never really do nice follow shots. I could never do nice panning shots where I'm walking all that kind of stuff, because it just looked like I'm walking with a camera. It shakes a lot. So now with the Zoom Crane 2, I can really expand my horizons a lot. I really want to go in some forests and do some awesome shots that everybody else does, where like the trees and the sunlight coming through in slow motion, do some nice panning shots through some little tree tunnels. Pretty much anything's possible now, pretty much. The Zoom Crane 2 does have the option to do motion time-lapse, so I can program the start A point and the B point where it wants to go and set the time and everything. I just have to download the time-lapse app for my RX 100. I definitely love time-lapse and stop motion, anything in general like that, so I'm really looking forward to that for the year. And of course, when springtime hits, I'll definitely be hitting Animal Adventure, the Syracuse Zoo, the Ross Park Zoo. I really would love to go back to the Philadelphia Zoo, the Camden Adventure Aquarium. I am going to Orlando sometime between now and March, so hopefully I can shoot some videos there. Of course, I can't fly my drone anywhere in Orlando because of the airport and Disney World. They're pretty strict about that. What else? I'm still waiting for Sony to release their next ASPC camera line, which hopefully is that A6700. I'd really love to start shooting in 4K 60, even though my computer can barely handle 4K as it is. But I really want to step up my game a little on my B-roll, really get that extra detail, because now I do upload everything in 4K. Even if I shoot in 1080, I actually upscale everything to 4K, because the algorithm and the way YouTube processes your render stuff, you can actually get a little better quality. Even though you're just upscaling 1080, you're more likely to get better quality from YouTube if you upload to 4K. It's confusing. I watched a lot of videos on it now, and I've watched my content from upscaled 1080 to regular 1080, and there's a huge difference even though it's the same footage. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, being that I want to get the new camera for another reason, my RX 100 doesn't support an external mic, which is really a problem. As you can see right now, I'm about 4 feet away from this camera and this audio sounds like crap. There's no bass to it. You can probably barely hear me. So my goal would probably be to get a Video Mic Pro or something. I do have a pretty awful shotgun mic I used to use on my Canon Mark, and I might just use that, who knows. If my YouTube channel does ever start to gain some traction, I'd really love to build a new desktop or get a nice gaming laptop so I can actually, you know, this room I edit in is kind of boring. I'd really love to just have a laptop so I can maybe go to work and edit, just go other places and edit to get my creative flow going a little more. It's just sitting in this room all the time in the dark by myself is a little depressing, so I'd really just love to change that up a little bit, but I'm not going to do anything until I see some growth on the channel, because not being monetized and seeing like 50 views a day is not worth me paying another $1,500 for a computer I don't really need. So there's that. So what I want from 2019, setting goals up, I hope to post at least another 150 videos this year. I really want to see some more channel traction. I want to get to at least 1,000 subscribers this year, which is a pretty small mark for most YouTubers. I'd like to see 20,000 views this year. I would love to get remonetized, even though I'd be making pennies a month. I don't care. It's just the prospect of making any kind of money off of something like this, which I really enjoy, is just amazing, and I really miss it. I was making maybe between 1 and 10 cents a day, but it was just fun to see that. So I've been at my job for over 10 years now, so I finally hit 4 weeks of vacation, so I can actually take a little more time off and do a little bit more traveling. I really love the idea of making travel vlogs, just traveling maybe 1 or 2 hours from home, going to see something new, making a vlog about it, telling people all about it. I live in upstate New York, so there's plenty of things to do around here. I mean, people call Binghamton like one of the worst places in the country to live because it's always raining here, but I love it, and you're pretty much close access to everything. I have New York City that's 3 hours away. You got Syracuse, Buffalo, Albany, Scranton, Rochester, all these major cities that all have attractions like zoos, aquariums, all that kind of stuff. So I do have a lot of opportunity to make some really awesome videos this year. So wrapping up this video, 2019 is going to be better than 2018. We're going to have more views, more subscribers, better content, better audio, better everything, and I hope you guys join me on this ride with my channel. It's only going to get better from here. And with that being said, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe to the Baer family, and if you want to stay in the know for all my future uploads, make sure to turn on that notification bell. YouTube's pretty silly with it lately. You gotta have it set to notification on always or you won't get my notifications. I have a lot of friends that actually have subscribed to me, and they asked me, Greg, have you uploaded in months? And I'm like, yeah, I've uploaded like 50 videos in the last 2 months, and they're like, I haven't seen any of them. So make sure to turn on that notification bell. I do post a video every Monday and Friday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the dot. And I hope to see you guys next video. Greg Baer out.